Why do we form organization? Organization are formed to share the skills and the knowledge. You see, little earlier we said that organizations is a social arrangement. So means there will be some people. So when we talk about that there will be some people, so means they will have some knowledge and some skills. So one might be good in finance, other might be good in engineering or production, other might be good in IT, other might be good in administration, whatever. So when organization is formed, so the resources are pooled, right? So they share their skills and knowledge. So that is why you see in organization we see various departments where there are different people, so they share their knowledge and they share their skills, right? So this enable people to perform tasks that they would be unable to achieve their own. So knowledge can also be shared between all the people within the organization. So whether it's a small or a big organization, people are working there and they are sharing their skills and knowledge. So that is what you call as that they are getting better. So that's teamwork, right? So individually, let's suppose I might be good in one thing, but if I'm working in a team, so I'll be learning from the others people as well. So in organizations there are many people, so they are working together. So due to this you can say alliance, they are sharing their knowledge with each other, they are sharing their skills. So overall organization knowledge and skill is enhanced. So I might not be able to do all the things on an individual basis, but if I form an organization, so there are 5 people, so no means there might be 5 skills and there might be 5 quantum of knowledge that the different people will be having. Similarly, specialization. Individual workers can concentrate on a limited type of activities. It's very simple. You see, this allows them to build up greater level of skill and knowledge than they would have if they have, then they would not have if they have attempted to be very good at everything. So you see, if you are trying to do everything, so you might not be good in doing all these things, right? That is commonly known as that jacks of all trade and master of none. You see, you might have heard it. So if you're trying to be good at everything, so won't be possible. So why not to concentrate on one thing? You see, I'll give you an example of it. Like you can see the medical doctors, right? Everybody study medical science for 5 years, I mean all the doctors, but later on they specialize. One go for the eye specialization, another go for the, you can say, heart specialization, another go for some other kind of ENT specialization. So the person who is an eye specialist, it does not mean he's unaware about the human body or anatomy and other things, but he concentrated on one thing, that is an eye. Similarly, in organization, the big organization especially, they are having specialized people like expert in finance, expert in HR, expert in IT, expert in marketing, right? So then they can focus on it, and this is one of the best way to earn more. Like you are also now pursuing a very specialized degree, that is ACCA, right? So then you can then further, when you finish it, then you can further specialized in a specific field in it, right? Like risk management or financial management or banking or corporate banking, whatever, right? So you can specialize. So in organization we are having specialized people. So one specialized person might be equal to, or might be greater than the 10 unskilled or unspecialized people. And pooling the resources, whether money or time, as I told you, when there are when there are a lot of people, so they pool their resources. In organization you might have heard about liabilities and owner's equity. See, these are the terms that we usually hear. What is owner equity? So there are so many people that are giving their resources, right? Shareholders, you might have purchased share, or your uncle or your elders or somebody in your family members might have purchased the shares. So when they purchase the shares, so basically they're pooling the resources. So in one organization there are, let's suppose, 30 shareholders or 30,000 people who have purchased the shares, so they're all pooling the resources. So whether time or money or any other resource, that is being pooled. So now you can see a lot of skills, lot of knowledge, and lot of special expertise and money, as well as the time, that is put together. So that creates a synergy. What is synergy? You might have heard this word synergy. Simply, if you understand the concepts of synergy, 2 plus 2 is greater than 4. So for you have heard that 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, right? But synergy means that when we are pooling the resources, so we can get much more than what we could have done individually. Like, just to explain this concept a little further, for example, I can lift the weight up to 30 kg, right? And there is another person who can also lift the weight up to 30 kg. So if we both are doing individually, so we cannot lift the weight up to 30 kg. But when we are, you can say, when we join our hands together, so we can lift the weight up to 60 kg or even more than that, right? So that's the point. So in organization, when we are pooling the resources, there are a lot of skills and knowledge is being shared, and specialties are there. So that gives a synergetic effect. So this is the result of synergy, when organization can achieve much more than the individuals could have done their own. So that is what we call it, that why do we need an organization?